talking about the multi-dimensional approach to rapidly and radically healing and transforming during and after narcissistic abuse. And this video is about narcissistic jealousy. And I've gone live again today. I think I might start scheduling these live videos because it was quite fun to do yesterday. So if you like the live video, let me know what country you're in the comments, because I'll try and maybe go regularly live for these videos so people can comment, and actually I'll give notification when I'm going to do them. But I'm enjoying the live vibes, so hopefully maybe people will jump on. So narcissistic jealousy, right? I think this is misunderstood in a lot of teachings. And I want you to know first and foremost that it's very common for the... Hello, if you come on, comment and say hi. It's so lovely to have people on live. Narcissistic jealousy, I think, is misunderstood in a lot of teaching, because we're kind of told that it's insecure people that are jealous, but the narcissist is not insecure in the way that we think they are. We're projecting empathy on people who have none, right? The narcissist is entitled, they are arrogant, they think they're better than you, and the jealousy is a way of devaluing and diminishing you. Right? Because how dare you? They love to keep you down, right? So they might be jealous of your friends. They might be jealous of your appearance. So, anything that's good about you, basically, especially if other people are admiring traits in you. My goodness me. If other people are giving you attention for those traits, the narcissist will show their jealousy. Comment below if you've experienced this and let me know your stories, right? And it's so weird. My mother was jealous, right? She was, and I'm not saying this doesn't happen in non-narcissists. It does. Like, mother wounding and dynamics can be difficult. But I mean, she was jealous that I was young. She was jealous of the way I looked. She was jealous, and she'd make comments about the relationship with my father. That I had a relationship with him, and he would be jealous of my relationship with her and use it. They both would use it against me. He'd say things, they're both narcissistic. He'd say things to me like, oh, but you just want to be with your mother, not me. My mother didn't want to be with me at all. But like, he would be jealous of any interaction I had with her and she with him. So it was so bizarre, but it's very typical of narcissists. So do comment if you've gone through this, right? And if you've got any questions on this, because I'd love to hear your point of view. So they're jealous of your other relationships. They're kind of jealous of your happiness as well. So narcissists don't have the emotional capacity we have, right? They don't feel in the same way. They've got no conscience, no shame, no guilt, and no remorse. And they don't feel joy in the way we do either, because they're not coming from their hearts. They're soul detached, right? They're not, nothing is like, it's all an act. They're pretty empty vessels. They're pretty void inside, right? So, another thing is your accomplishments and your success. So a narcissistic parent, which is what happened to me very typically, if it's something that they can brag about, they'll actually take your achievements and accomplishments like they're theirs. They'll take credit for it, right? Because in the narcissistic parent's mind, you're an extension of them. So anything that you do that is admired is because of them. And they'll take full credit for it. My dad even made a comment once saying that none of his daughters had got flat chests. He was basically taking credit for their boobs. Sorry if this is too much information, but it's just a narcissistic thing. Like, they can't honor your achievements. They can't honor your beauty. They can't honor your good traits, and they get irritated. See, we think it's jealousy, but it's actually kind of like they get annoyed by it. Especially if you're getting attention, praise, validation, admiration for it. The narcissist believes they are entitled to all praise, adoration, and respect, and you have to be beneath them, that you are beneath them. So it's more irritation and anger than it is jealousy of anything that's getting you attention, right? Because the attention must be theirs. And they will go out of their way to devalue those things and diminish them. Yeah? I made a comment on the channel when, Dad said when I got my degree and stuff and I was doing my own business, he was like, well, I think it's kind of good that you've achieved so much, but I would never be able to be with a woman like you, a woman, that's ambitious and successful. I'd never be able to be with someone like that. So he had to undermine me, right? Are you being undermined in your relationships, narcissist or not? We want cheerleaders, we want supporters, we want people who, when I win, you win. We feel that we're winning together because we love to celebrate our successes, yeah? But a narcissist won't do that. They won't celebrate you, and often they'll store all this anger about how, anything good in your life, and they'll punish you later. See my video on the narcissist will punish you, right? Narcissists are, it's more like anger and irritation at anyone giving you praise, or that you're feeling that you have, achieved something or have something or are happy in yourself. They like to bring that down. They want you miserable, jealous. They want you jealous. They want you angry. They want you feeling shame and guilt and in negative vibrations. They don't want you feeling happy, fulfilled, and free, right? So the narcissistic jealousy is one of the weirdest things. My brother's narcissist as well, very jealous of me. Like, he had so much more in his life than I did, in terms of like what my parents gave him. But like, it was insane jealousy, and still is. Even if I have nothing, he's still anything. If anyone paid me a nice compliment, insanely jealous, had to bring it down, had to tear me down, right? So just know that, like, sometimes we've got to be careful about who we share our hearts with and who we share our dreams and accomplishments with, because they will rain on you. A narcissist will rain on your parade. And if you're dealing with them, it's often better not to share your real big dreams. It's better not to share your happiness with them, because they will try and spoil it. And sometimes we can be in such a good mood and feel so good about something, we can think, well, they can't knock me off my happiness and joy for this. But honestly, a narcissist will try, because your happiness irritates them, right? Happy and fulfilled people are the hardest to control. So narcissists are constantly eroding your confidence, your self-esteem, and your happiness and joy. Comment if you've been through this, right? So I would advise not to share like your heart often with a narcissist, right? Love's not on the menu, and celebration for your accomplishments, your beauty, your heart, your nature, your essence isn't something they're going to find very easy to enjoy. Yeah, find people who support you, who love you, who can celebrate you. And if not, just comment here and we'll celebrate you, right? But like, the narcissist won't, so we can't expect them to. And actually, it can trigger the narcissistic rage. Jealousy triggers the narcissistic rage, right? And they will have to bring you down a peg or two. You might have heard that. People saying you need to be brought down a peg or two, you're too big for your boots, just because you're proud of something. And it's such a toxic idea that we shouldn't celebrate our successes, right? That we have to be less than we are. We have to sort of shrink down a bit. Yeah. We don't want to shine too bright, upsetting a narcissist or upsetting toxic people. And that's such a shame, right? Because we all need encouragement. We all need to we want to be confident in our accomplishments. We want to be proud. We want to be proud of ourselves. We want to be, coming out of the guilt and shame and fear. Yeah. So I urge you today to celebrate yourself. Celebrate for being here, celebrate your good qualities, actually focus on them, because through these cycles, we really do lose our self-esteem and we lose our identities, right? Really important to celebrate yourself, but really important to do it around people that can truly love and support you. So I hope this video was good, and please keep liking, subscribing and sharing. Lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon.